Welcome to Miss Rowe Classroom. Today, we'll discuss Fog by Carl Sandburg. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. The poem Fog presents a vivid image of how fog appears and disappears in a quiet, mysterious way. The poet's unique comparison of the fog to a cat, suggesting that it arrives silently, moves softly, and lingers for a while without making any disturbance, adds a layer of depth and relatability to the poem. Like a cat sitting calmly on its haunches, the fog rests over the harbor and the city, observing in silence. Then, just as quietly, it moves away. Through the short comparison, the poet highlights the fog's quiet, graceful, and transient nature. Let's begin with the line-by-line explanation, followed by context. The fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city on silent haunches, and then moves on. The poet describes the arrival of fog. It enters the scene quietly and unexpectedly, without warning. Its beauty captivating the onlookers. The fog is compared to a cat walking softly. Just like a cat moves without making noise, the fog spreads silently. The fog seems to pause for a while, as if it has stopped to observe its surroundings, intriguing the viewers or readers with its silent contemplation. The fog settles over both natural and human-made landscapes, covering everything equally. The fog is compared to a cat resting on its hindquarters. It shows its quiet, watchful, and temporary presence. Finally, the fog does not stay permanently. Just like a cat that gets up and walks away, the mist leaves as quietly as it came. Carl Sandburg often wrote about ordinary scenes of urban and natural life using direct, clear language. In this poem, he captures the sudden and quiet arrival of fog over the city and harbor. Instead of describing it scientifically, he uses an imaginative comparison to a cat, which makes the natural phenomenon feel alive and familiar. The shortness or brevity of the poem and its free verse form reflect modernist style, brief, powerful, and open to interpretation. The context shows that Sandburg wanted to show beauty in ordinary events and to make readers notice how nature and the city connect in subtle, poetic ways. Let's move to the analysis of the poem. First, tone. The tone of Carl Sandburg's Fog is not just quiet but also contemplative and observant. The calm and contemplative atmosphere inspires readers to ponder the fog's quiet, fleeting nature. Second, metaphor in the poem. Fog is an extended metaphor, consistently comparing fog to a cat. The fog has little cat feet, giving it lifelike qualities. It comes, sits looking, and moves on, showing deliberate, animal-like actions. Like a cat, the fog arrives silently, rests unobtrusively, and leaves without disturbance. The fog, like a cat on its haunches, surveys harbor and city, emphasizing patience and watchfulness. The fog lifting is reminiscent of a cat growing disinterested and sauntering off or walking off, representing the idea of impermanence. Next point is imagery. Carl Sandburg uses vivid sensory images. First, comes on little cat feet, suggests soft arrival. Sits looking over harbor and city, suggests silent observation. On silent haunches and then moves on, indicates graceful departure. These images transform fog from a weather phenomena into a living, memorable presence. Next point is themes in Carl Sandburg's fog. First, transience and fleeting nature. The fog comes silently, lingers briefly, and then moves on. It highlights the fleeting nature of natural phenomena and symbolizes the impermanence of life, moments, and experiences. Second, observation and stillness. The fog is described as sitting and looking over harbor and city. The line conveys a theme of patient observation and quiet reflection, reminding readers of the importance of slowing down to notice subtle details in the world. Third, mystery and ambiguity. By comparing fog to a cat, the poem gives it a mysterious, elusive quality. The fog's silent, unpredictable movements suggest that not everything in life can be explained or controlled. Some things remain mysterious. Fourth, balance between nature and urban life. The fog moves over both the natural harbor and the man-made or artificial city without distinction, fostering or promoting a sense of connection and unity among the viewers. It suggests a theme of unity, showing how natural forces connect and influence human spaces. To conclude the explanation of the poem, through the extended metaphor of a cat, Carl Sandburg presents the fog as a quiet, graceful, and fleeting presence. The poem's simplicity hides a deeper reflection on the transient nature of life and the silent mysteries of the natural world. By personifying the fog, Sandburg transforms an ordinary weather event into a living image that is memorable, contemplative, and symbolic of impermanence or transience. We have finished explaining the Class 10 poem, Fog. Please visit our reference website, mistroclassroom.com, for exam-oriented summaries, extract-based questions, literary devices, extra questions, themes, and character sketches for Class 10. In the next session, we'll analyze the chapter Glimpses of India. If you enjoyed the content, ask questions, subscribe, like, and share the video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.